What's going on with your car there? You got to replace the tranny?
Yeah, I've got... Really, man? I've got to replace the battery.
Well, the last time we the last time we spoke, you were a woman. Hey, guy.
I can't hear you, the damn fat pop's going.
That's my Uncle John, and he's way more of a man than you've ever been. He's a man's man. You want to talk about pussy? He's gotten millions of pussies over vaginas. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Well, the last time we spoke, you said that you're more man than I'll ever be and more woman than you'll ever get. But you seem to have abandoned the tranny thing.
Yeah, well, I'm not trans anymore. You know, I discovered myself.
Oh.
I was gender fluid for a while, you know, but then I got rid of the tranny in the car, and now I'm just trying to be a man like you.
Okay. So
honestly, Gavin, it took me years to figure it out, but doing what I was doing, I wasn't gonna get any women doing that. Now I've got a girlfriend. She's from Ontario. I've got my Beamer I'm fixing right now. I got a moped, a Honda scooter, the one that I told you about the first time we met. I've got that. He's fixing it. He's already took it up to Tennessee to his house.
Okay, but slow down, slow down. You're not sitting on it like a secretary, are you? Like that with your knees together? Or is it the kind like a crotch rocket where you sit with your legs on the side?
No, sir. No, sir. This is one that you sit regularly.
Oh, good.
You know what I mean? Yeah, I've honestly just, so many things have gone better. You know the old Seinfeld episode where George Costanza starts doing everything opposite in his life that he would normally do? Like, he gets into a situation, instead of reacting like he normally does, he does the opposite.
Yes, we're familiar with that, yep.
All of his life's problems. I hate you, Gavin. I really do. I hate your guts. But honestly, I can give you kudos. You were right about that. You know, we disagree on some fundamental things, you know, political ideologies, sure. But I'm going to give you a point for basically trying to help me at a time when I couldn't be helped.
That's all I ever told you, you fool. I said be normal. But you listened to a bunch of dumb social justice warriors that want to ruin you.
Normal, Gavin! Okay? Just because we disagree politically does not make me not normal.
No, we don't disagree politically. I'm right and you're wrong. And you keep discovering that again and again.
What?
You keep discovering that I'm right and you're wrong because you keep listening to social justice warriors. They don't have your best interests in mind. I do.
Yes, they do, Gavin. They want everyone to be treated equally and to be paid equally, not just maternity leave.
No, they want you to suffer because they hate men. I'm your dead dad. I'm what your only hope for testosterone.
Why do you always bring up my dead dad, you He's not even dead, okay? He ran away when I was a child. All right, and that's not funny.
I'm your gone dad. I'm your new dad. I'm your daddy now.
I don't bring up when you get in car wrecks with your family. Why are you doing that? At least my dad didn't do that.
I got in a car. You really love that I got into a car accident once. I don't really think that's the pinnacle of sin.
I don't love that you got into a car accident, especially with a woman and children. I'm just saying you always
my kids weren't in the
family,
car, you
but
buffoon.
you never take time to look into the freaking mirror.
You know what? Instead of worrying about my kids and whether they're in a car when I had an accident or not, why don't you make kids? What are you, like 40 now? You're
actually, Gavin, I do plan to have kids. I'm proposing to my girl in a year at the Ed Sheeran concert, and then I'm going to be making babies with her. Most likely gingers because she's a redhead herself.
How old are you? Can we see your head? You're balder than my grandfather. Yeah.
I'm not bald.
You look like a founding father. You look like Ben Franklin.
Excuse me, George Washington was a redhead himself.
Yeah, okay,
so I don't
great.
know what you're talking about. If you talk about being proud to be an American, shouldn't you be proud of redheads and what we've accomplished?
Look how far back in history you have to find to discover someone who looks like you that has merit. You got to go back to the beginning of America.
Why do you make fun of my hairline? You know that's male pattern baldness. That means you're more virile. My Meemaw tells me that men that are bald have more sex drive.
All right. Well, why don't you use that sex drive on a living human being? How old are you?
I'm 24. I'll be 25 October 30th, my birthday.
Oh, that's pretty good. Okay. So we're doing all right here. So
I'm getting a car. I'm getting an apartment in Ontario with her. I'm moving to Canada to get away from Trumpers like you.
All right. So worst case Ontario, we have you married and trying to make babies within the year.
Yes.
And away from all those obese.
Together. I'm trying to give you credit, Gavin, and you still piss me off. Now my fucking head hurts.
Get off my lawn!